Dear brothers and sisters, the readings of the day invite us to reflect on the theme, Let the Goodness Grow. My dear friends, the first reading tells us how to respond to harmful influences in our lives. St. Paul exposes the wicked practices existed among the Corinthians, and he says in 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 2, take away from among you, that is, to excommunicate the person who has practiced immorality. But before excommunication, St. Paul, considering the church system and discipline, he helps the sinner who has been in illegal relationship so that the rest of the community or the other may not be spoiled or affected. And he also helps the sinner to repent by saying in the words of the reading 5, you are to hand over this man to the Satan for the destruction of the flesh, so that his spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord, for the good of the integrity of the church and for the good of the other. As the little yeast leavens the whole measure of dough, so also choosing to associate closely with those embracing sin spoils the other of the community. Therefore, my dear friends, let us clean out the old yeast of malice and evil and be the unleavened bread of truth and sincerity. When we see in today's gospel, the Sabbath is absolutely considered to be resting, reflecting and rejoicing. The Jews used to follow this kind of system very strictly. No works should be done on this particular day, and anyone who disobeys this law and against it, they are liable for punishment. But Jesus came to change the system, the rules which are blindly followed, and bring grace and a new way of doing things. The Sabbath day was not just a day to stop working, but it was also a day to stop working for oneself. Jesus says in St. Mark chapter 2 verse 27 that man was not made for Sabbath, but the Sabbath was made for man. And he goes extremely for performing a healing miracle, which provoked the fury of Pharisees who loved laws more than God and who were against to any kind of violation of Sabbath, and who even did not want the good to happen on that particular day. But Jesus had compassion for the people and he wanted to sustain the good. And he said he needed mercy, not the sacrifice. So as we go through this day, let us ask a question to ourselves. Do I promote the good like Jesus, or bad to project like Pharisees, stressing on the blind rules?